So a new update just hit Mario Kart World, and while it did fix a couple glitches I probably wasn't even aware of, the talk of the town is definitely the adjustment to the online race mode, which we're going to check out right now. Alright, so in the race mode, okay, I'm just going to hop in real quick. Once you initiate like the course selection, typically three of the choices are like tracks that are within your vicinity, and then you have the one other option, which is random. So the initial three tracks are ones that you drive to and then do like a lap around the actual track. So it's like a straightaway / intermission thing is what people say. I mostly say straightaway, but you get the idea. But basically, Nintendo updated the game and adjusted the random select, because like if you wanted to race on a regular, like let's say a 3-lap track, just like traditional Mario Kart, like if you wanted to do that online, you would pick random select, and then that would bring you to a regular track, and everyone just plays like a normal race. But in this update, they actually included these straightaway / intermission tracks that are included with the initial selection. So yeah, once we get to that, I'll just show it off. So as you can see here, we have these three choices. So Dry Bones Burnout, Wario Stadium, and Airship Fortress. So the random select, I'm going to choose it right now. The random select would not pick those courses, typically. Let's see if we actually get a random. We most likely will. Okay, so it looks like we actually got one of these straightaways, just as I described. So as you can see, we're going to be driving from Bowser's Castle to the Airship Fortress. So now these selections are included in the random select. Now this doesn't mean that you won't be able to get the traditional tracks when you choose random, but these straightaways, you know, people are trying to avoid these so they can play like traditional tracks. I'm not saying I have anything against these, you know, I want to make that clear, but when I choose random, I am trying to do like a traditional race, because, you know, if I wanted to do a straightaway thing like this, I would do Knockout Tour. You know, and I think in Knockout Tour this makes a lot more sense. But if I'm just trying to play like a normal Mario Kart race, I would like to. So I am hoping that Nintendo will reverse their decision, or at least introduce a new mode that would allow us to play the more traditional races. You know, because, I mean, these straightaways, they could definitely get stale after some time. But I mean, again, for Knockout Tour, like, this makes perfect sense. But yeah, man, I mean, ultimately, this is just about giving the consumer options, really, because I'm aware that there's a few people who just outright dislike this sort of thing in Mario Kart World, where it's like, yeah, we're just driving straight for the most part and avoiding some obstacles, but we're not doing like, because like this game has a lot of well-designed racetracks, and I feel like for this mode in particular, we should be able to just race on those. Like maybe Nintendo is planning on making like a separate racing mode where it's like, okay, here's the traditional stuff, and then here's the straightaway stuff, just separate. Maybe if they do that, I mean, that'd be pretty nice. But yeah, I mean, you guys get the point. If you try to pick random select to avoid the straightaways, you're not gonna avoid them. You may still get the typical racetrack, but you also likely won't now. Kind of a shame, really. But yeah, not too long of a video today. This just kind of came up. I'm busy with other stuff, but yeah. be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and yeah, maybe consider becoming a channel member so I can display your name at the end of the video right here, and maybe consider clicking on the video on the left as YouTube thinks you'll like that one next. I'm gonna keep playing this race, and oh, it's over. Because on straightaways, you only get one lap on the actual tracks. Well, GG's, I guess.